Somebody totally bumped this.
So if you let off, it's going to want to transfer. So that's why you need to numb it up.
Change the load, everything.
And then from there, everything else holds, proves out. Cleaning with simple green is a good thing. I think you got plenty of bite. Looking for more bites is really not the answer. It's different, doing the stiffer inserts, right rear will make it roll. You do both rears, sometimes it'll just make the whole car work more efficiently. These are probably yellows or oranges. So I mean, here, the way this track is, you probably get away with the hard. It would roll for here, and it won't roll over on the right rear as much. It's one of the things you got to try though. Nice part is you buy a pair and you just let the right rear sell the other rear to another.
You thought of the high bite?
I think Chris makes you run.
Yeah, you can't run the high bite.
Right, they do come in different density inserts. If he's sticking with
the
compound and the insert, which is fair enough, it's just one less thing to play with.
Right.
Then,
well, yeah, they sort of gave us whatever they had.
Right.
They were more specific about that.
Then if that's the case, and that might be, and that's probably fine. I wouldn't sweat it. It'd be one. It's like this. It's something to do, but if you took it away from you, it's easy.
The pre-mounts come in two different.
There's a soft, medium, which are pretty close. Mainly for the guys that in the loamy or dirt, it's enough of a difference for them. It's barely discernible what it is. And then the firm is firm. It's for here. It's for those tracks when they get looser. And they get enough rubber to. I'll just be out forward with it. Cleaning them with simple green's good. If you ever get a situation that you're looking for more grip out of them, PV Blaster really likes this rubber, where the foam tires stick it. The downside is, once you've treated the rubber, it's treated. It's like you just changed it. The other downside is it's going to wear. It's how nature goes. Watching the car run, it would just be accelerating a problem. I don't think it would be gaining anything. About where I'm at.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Maybe a question on gearing. How do you know when to go up in gearing or down in gearing? Motor temperature or?
No, not always motor temperature. Motor temperature hot will tell you, yeah, you're over geared. Motor temperature cold can say you either got it right or you don't have enough. But it can be equal bushel baskets of it. I run a fan on it. If I didn't, this motor would come back 150, 155, and I'd be told, oh, you can probably gear that thing up. No, it won't do it. The car's working good. Now, if the car wasn't working good, it would come back 175. And then they go, oh, you can't gear up anymore. Oh, I'd say, yeah, my car needs to work full time. So it's really a balance. It seems like with the brushless, especially when you're without the boosted timing and all that kind of stuff, you can miss the gear by 3 or 4 teeth. Open wheel, your guys speak in terms of rollout. And I was probably about a 4-tooth swing, 5-tooth tire low, ran the same exact run. And it just, they're so diesel-like. They just jump up on RPM and then they won't spool out on the top end. And I think I've had more luck. It sounds like it's a little under here than when I think it's over here. The temperature definitely rats at it for over here. Under geared. Like pan car racing, when I did that, I would take teeth off until my fast lap suffered, and then I had like 1 tooth. So, I mean, I would considerably be geared a lot less than people. What that told me was the following: I know it's going to turn a fast lap, that it's going to turn, and I'm not pushing the gear, so I know it's going to run as strong at the end as it can possibly run. If it can't run any faster because of the bigger gear up front, then why am I doing it? So that was kind of the way. And what was nice is, especially with Chris, I don't know if he puts on practice mode, but it's nice just to go out and run some laps, and you come in and look at your lap times and go, that helped or hurt, especially for gearing, but especially also for setup stuff. Speaking of the tape, you're going to go, man, it felt like I lifted and waited forever, but then I got right back into it. And you'll come back in a little year time and go, well, I got 2 cents better, or I got way more consistent because of it. That means even bigger too. And that helps, especially even just having a friend stopwatch. I mean, it's a social hobby, and if your friend stopwatches you, usually the best thing is if you get better, he's going to ask you, what did you do? So instantly he's going to do that, and then you start a bank of favors. I just look and angle in the shocks, sand them up more, the thing will turn in quicker, make it more one-to-one, lay them down, the car can roll around more, it won't be as quick to jump in. So even if you stood that guy up, it'd be like increasing the spring rate on the rear to make it turn in. It'll also make it not roll around near as much too.
That'll give you better car control too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You're not doing all this all the time?
Yeah, I mean, like with this car, you know, here's that's all the way laid in for this setup. But I mean, over here, which isn't much, is the next setting for it. And really, what it does is it makes, because it won't roll through it as much, it makes it act stiffer. It makes the track. I would do that if this track was suddenly the infield was 7 feet narrower. I'd do these. It would make it translate in. It would bind it up, and then it would stop rolling, and then it would want to spring right back, and it would just get around the center of the corner quicker. You know, with all this hooking going on, you just want to kind of let everything, and not one tire do anything more drastic than the other. It makes it tricky when it's black like this. That's why it's fun when it's just a little bit rude.
Something I found that helps. I did this going back to off-road. Associated makes basically a cheat sheet that shows you what different adjustments